Steven Jay Gould has said that the basis of our environmental crisis is emotional. We don't feel that we're a part of nature as a whole. So that's in our hearts. On the other hand, we know in our heads, scientifically or medically, that we're a part of nature. There's no question about that. So it's clear that there's rather a large gap between what we know in our heads and how we feel in our hearts. For we rarely feel that we're at one with the rest of nature, that we're fundamentally a part of nature. Now, for Westerners at least, Jungian psychology offers one way of bridging this gap. Integrating feeling and thinking is one of the main aims of Jungian psychology, seen from a therapeutic point of view. However, from a non-therapeutic point of view, Jung is on record as saying that the telos, or the aim, of his psychology is about the place of humankind within wider nature. The problem with this approach is that from a collective, or especially an academic point of view, Jungian psychology is usually dismissed because it's thought to lack an empirical or a medical basis. Fortunately, three ways out of this impasse have been found. One set out in an academic journal called Women and Birth, in an article entitled Listening to Pregnancy Dreams. It'll be appearing shortly in that journal. Now, this pregnancy example is a good way into the environmental or ecological relevance of all this. So usually in everyday social life, if we behave in a totally instinctive fashion, then you usually get into trouble. That's what the law and the police are for. So acting totally natural and instinctually is usually antisocial, but not always. One important exception to this is pregnancy. Obviously, if there were no pregnancies, there'd be no more people, no more society or culture. So in this important case at least, the purely natural or biological underwrites the social. Unfortunately, we usually tend to take this support for granted, and as a result, we don't value it, and consciously or unconsciously, we tend to destroy it. So pregnancy is one example that's in an intersection of those two, the social and the natural. So this is a place where the two are not split, and from that unsplit place, or the bridge between the two, a new perspective, I think, can open up where we can start to feel in our hearts what it might mean to be a part of wider nature, as well as accepting that scientifically or in our heads. So the consciously exploring this intersection of the natural and social, in particular choosing to become aware of the inner numinous aspect of pregnancy, can allow this new place to open up where we can experience ourselves as being fundamentally a part of the rest of nature, as well as a part of society. From this place, let us hope that the root cause of our destruction of our only interplanetary home can be made conscious and so transformed. So, all you interested women out there who are or are planning to become pregnant, write down your dreams and see what emerges. It could be a very great contribution indeed, as well as helping you along and guiding you through your pregnancy journey and beyond. Thanks a lot.